Hello, I will be drawing Walter's series again because it has gotten a decent amount of views for me to do it again. This time, I am going to simply draw another character because I've been drawing Biggie way too much, and now that I have some confirmed lore, I'm going to be drawing him. Well, not drawing him, but, like, I think I'm going to draw, try to draw, like, Needle, but I'm going to do my own redesign. And, I just need to find a picture of her. And also, have you seen his watermark? Bro, this watermark is actually cool and simple. So it doesn't look like a whole big planet on the screen. Anyways, let's get into it. The aftermath of Nathan's return. Honestly, like, so Nathan, gets dragged home by Caleb, but what happens after
I
that?
sped it up so it wouldn't take your time.
Like,
also, some of the stuff is repeated in this video because, like, your girl was so nervous.
By Nathan because, I think I forgot. Oh yeah, because Nathan snuck out of the house when he was 7 due to his father's abuse, I think. But the father later came back and was like, yeah, I'm taking you back. So, even though this isn't, like, I got some confirmed lore. So right now I'm trying to make another theory because half of my theories are not true. But he also said that, what is his name again? I forgot his name.
I'll be showing pictures of random characters that Walter made, so don't expect it to be on point.
Nathan's dad chose the, like, 2 deadly sins, which is greed. And it's confirmed that he is single, so my wife theory is out of the way. And also, when Nathan's biological father came back, he didn't return for love. He came back because he needed, like, someone else to cope with his issues. And shoot, I realize I'm doing this on, you know what, it's okay. I realize that I'm doing it on another layer, not another layer, on the same layer as the literal drawing thing, but it's fine. Anyways, so Nathan is basically the target in this one when his father actually comes back, and I really thought that Caleb would lock in and not treat Nathan like this, because I thought he really learned his lesson after his own son ran away from him. But apparently, we see from Walter, the creator, that he has not learned his lesson. I'll probably show at the end some of the confirmed lore, but it's also on my channel where he commented on the video. And so that trauma shaped everything Nathan has become, which is probably the youngest in the group who doesn't know how to deal with his emotions or trauma. And the video that I posted was old, so it wasn't before the phase that he actually posted other videos of the lore, but it was before the Happy Birthday Brandon lore, and it was with the Blame It on Nathan thingy. So yeah, we did get a couple of lore. And we also know that Caleb isn't just abusive, he's unstable. We see that he's also an alcoholic, so I was right about that, at least. But wait, should I leave the head off? So I was right about that, and we see that he adopted Nathan for his own selfish reasons. Selfish. Did I say that right? Selfish reasons. And he uses him as an emotional punching bag. So, like, I was wrong about coming back for love. And he's blinded by his own wrath and greed, which I can see, because we're cut back to that video of him blaming Nathan for maybe another theory that, like, he's doing bad at work, or, like, isn't making enough income to support himself and his drinking addiction or something. And we know that none of them are related. They're besties. So we can scratch that. Needle is one of the children of Caleb. So
Needle is not one of the children.
Caleb just ignores Nathan's fear and just think that he's being dramatic. And also about the CPS thing, I think someone later sees that he's actually, like, having trouble. Somebody, I think somebody, I'm not sure, because Walter hasn't introduced anybody else other than Needle, Biggie, and Nathan. And I think the worst part is that Caleb doesn't feel guilty about this and has, like, no remorse for Nathan. Then we're gonna move on to Brandon, which is the blue guy, if you forgot. Brandon is actually a really nice guy. Like, I would give him a hug, honestly, in general, but he's still got some lore. And I really thought before the owner showed actually Brandon, I thought he would not have any lore at all. And we see, like we see that, or the owner told us that he's trapped. So Caleb actually trapped him from the inside out, and, like, he can't actually go get help. And it's confirmed that no, he did not try to save Brandon or Needle. And also Brandon isn't eating because he's stressed. He actually eats less because, you know, he's locked in with no food and water, you know, so you get that. And my voice is getting a little hoarse, so I'm gonna stop talking for a minute. Oh, and before you say he's not eating because he's like stressed. He's eating because he literally can't. Like, he's physically not allowed to, because I already explained that. And I do think that though Brandon is going insane, like the creator said, he's still mentally strong, but we do see that he does see hallucinations. So I'm gonna engage more in that. Oh, this liner is terrible, but like I was saying, we're gonna engage more in that. So I do think Needle is going to appear in one of his dreams or visions and cause him to decrease in his mental stability a little further. Like, for example, like maybe while he dreams of seeing his friends again, causing him to really think they're there and drive himself into further insanity because he is locked away in a room and it isn't confirmed how dark it is or if it's in a sane asylum, like it looks like it, like it's white padded, or is it just dark in there. But we know that like he can't move to go help or get help, and he doesn't have some form of connection to the real world, so he only has himself in his mind. So I do think that he may go to driven more into the insanity and might be and like might I'm stuttering, okay? He might like, I don't know how to explain it.
Help the stutter.
What I'm trying to say. Anyways, I think also Brandon talks to himself, like plays different roles in his friends. Like for example, maybe in that dark basement, he dreams about or talks about to himself like how he will reunite with them and stuff, even though he knows Needle and what is his name? Needle and Nathan are gone, and like his strange genetics keep him from losing weight, even as his sanity like slips away. So like he can't use his fat as energy because you know how like some animals or people can like use the fat as leftover energy to like help them survive in like harsh conditions. So I think I need a longer break to stop talking, so you can just watch me color this. Stream. Okay, so I think my voice has recovered a little bit now. So next is Sophia's Needle. Or,
I am sick, so bear with me because I do not feel like editing too much, so bear with me.
Some of you guys see her as Pretty Princess, but we gonna call her what she's called in his world, or Walter's world. I think her story is the most tragic out of all of them because she was literally forced to make a deal with a bully, or maybe she wasn't forced to, but she felt like she was boxed in and had no other choice but to make a deal with the bully. So Sophia and her bully were walking down the school hallway. She didn't run away. She didn't escape Caleb. She just made a deal with her bully that cost her her life, leaving Brandon in a sobbing, hysterical, grieving state. And it's confirmed that she got hit by a car. I'm not laughing. I'm just trying not to sneeze. And we see that, or Walter said that like Sophia went into like too deep into the deal, which cost her her life, which I find really sad because she didn't low-key deserve that. And that's mostly her lore. We didn't get any more lore, so I don't really have any theories for her because her lore is already set out and said for her. But let me just make one theory that I don't know, like he said no drugs, but like I do think that Sophia's bully forced her to smoke or something, or like was really cruel, because what makes you to make a deal with your bully that almost got you killed? And no, it wasn't almost, she literally got killed. So I low-key think that the bully was like a smoker or alcoholic or had like a clique or group, because one person cannot be that mean, okay, Sophia? And even so, I do think she tried to get help, but literally no one gave a dang or damn. So like it caused her to have to take it into her own hands. And so far it's looking like this. I don't really like it. So the crew is held by their friendship and loyalty together, and now is broken apart because Caleb, one of them, died, and it's just tragic because it's left Brandon all alone, and it's also left Nathan alone, and just all of them separated, but in different ways. I do think that Needle represents someone else, like a holy figure from the Bible, I guess, like the mother of Mary, like not because she is pure, but she did endure stuff like confliction. And I do think that since they're not related and they're besties, I do think that Pinky also comes from an abusive family, like such as maybe her father wasn't the best man in the world and was blindsided by money because like they lived in an era that it was like the Great Depression or something like that. And since in this Forsaken lore, I forgot his name, but Pinky does have a dad. Why do I keep on saying Pinky as in Pinkie Pie? I'm sorry. I do think that as I was saying, Needle has a dad. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. My English is so bad. But I do think that Needle has like a father, or has an abusive father, like Nathan and Brandon, because I don't know if this is confirmed, but like Brandon I think is like who's Caleb's child. I mean, oh yeah, Caleb's child. Because why in the frig are you locking up someone else's child if that's not your child? Like why in the world are you locking up someone else's like kid? Like, aren't the parents supposed to be concerned? But even if Caleb is not the father of Brandon, then I do think that he still has abusive parents, because if my kid was missing, like, they're supposed to be looking for you, hello. And I didn't read the full description that he gave me. I just skipped some parts and read them because I was rushing to somewhere. And I pretty much think that's the full-on lore. So I'll just be saying stuff that my friends think. And yeah, because I have no more lore to tell. So the creator's intent that, like, my friends said, remember, none of this is based on the creator in real life. So we can mark off that he experienced any of this. He's fine, he's happy. He just wants to make sad lore, which I respect, because there's not much sad lore. Well, there is sad lore, but there's not much like deep lore that Walter creates, that creators create. And I do think ideas like this would go so hard. Like, so my friends also said that he might have done this on stories of real people, which I don't think is true, because the creators also said that he's fine and like he's not mentally dying or something. So my friends also said that, I don't know if this is gonna make the creator uncomfortable, so I don't want to say it, but like cause like the last thing I want to do is make the creator uncomfortable. So I don't really know how to say this, but like that like
Sorry for the stuttering, I low-key sound like I'm laughing, but your girl has a runny nose, and her friend is looking at her weird, so you know, okay, what I was trying to say here was that I think Caleb did try to force a sexual orientation onto him, like sexual assault. So yeah, I didn't really know how to say that out loud because we were literally in the middle of a family battery, because I was in my room. So yeah, my friend thinks Caleb tried to rape a Nathan.
I'm sorry. So that's gonna be mostly the lore, and again, this is based on nothing in real life. The creator is perfectly fine, so yeah.